Ooh, nice. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We
Hey
are
guys.
we are live. Yes, sir. I don't even have like a proper image in there. Like what?
Hey Gwen.
Hey when yeah, like they could at least give me a nice
Yes,
image.
Miss Green Eyes.
Hey Miss Green Eyes. Y'all, I can't see, so I can't see y'all's names. So Sylvia
Hey,
giving y'all all the shout outs.
hey Ashley. I'm
Hey
putting the shout out.
Ashley. Tell me anybody, are you like me? You don't have the proper I got the contacts. I can't see close, but I can see far. So that's my problem right now. Go ahead. Go ahead. Keep going, Sylvia.
Hey Kenzie.
Kenzie's in the building.
Hey
I
Rob.
love it.
Hey Classy Coco.
Y'all be here like y'all reporting for work. I hope y'all
I
report to
know.
y'all's jobs like this.
Hey Linda.
Y'all be on time for work? Let me know if you be on time to work. I'm ready.
I
Cause
do.
y'all
I usually have time for work. I
they
usually have time.
wait, they be reporting to their jobs or whatever, but when it's time to talk about the YSL trial, they be ready.
Hey JC.
Hey
Hey
Jason.
Kim.
Guys, I am not on camera today.
Hey Nakia.
And they hear, hey, I'm on the road. I hope y'all don't hear too much background noise.
Trissy.
Yes,
Terry.
yes, y'all. Come up in here. It's time to talk, as we
Yes,
say in New York.
it's
Time
time
to
to
talk,
talk.
talk about what's happening out there in the ATL in the Rico streets,
Mm,
where you can get a Rico anywhere. You're walking down the street. You
Rico.
make the wrong turn in your car.
Rico.
You're at the gas station.
Rico.
You wear the wrong color. It could be us.
Rico.
Yes, ma'am. Rico County is what it's called. Fulton County, Atlanta, Georgia.
Rico.
So, welcome to Rico County. Sylvia, how you doing today, girl?
I am exhausted. I thank God it's the last day for us. No court tomorrow.
Hallelujah, hallelujah. And then y'all got a whole break next week too. We got a
Yeah.
whole break.
Yes.
So we're gonna simmer down, but we're gonna pump it up because probably after next week it's gonna be pretty consistent, right? Like going.
Yeah. It's gonna be
They're
good.
not gonna be able to keep doing all of these breaks and stuff like that. I mean, I would think that besides like President's Day and stuff like that, it's gonna be straight through.
Yeah, but we're gonna have a day off during the week because he did promise them like you have to if the jurors have to take care of some sort of business, they
Hmm.
can they'll have at least one day of the week to take care of their business.
Oh, so that's why he's been giving like Fridays off.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hopefully Fridays
Okay.
will be an every day, every week thing. So we don't know yet. So all right,
Again,
guys.
I am moving, and if for some reason I go out, I will. You just guys just carry on, and I'll jump back in. But so today was a super short day. You were saying, right, at the
Yes,
courts.
yes. We got in about 10 something and we were out by 11:47. We were out and majority of it was objection, objection, objection.
Wow,
Bench
love is.
conference, bench conference. We had like what? Watch out, vehicle on shoulder ahead.
Sorry, that's me, y'all. Uh, so wait, love was in her bag already. First thing
Oh,
in the morning.
before the man could even put the paper down on the table. Objection. She wanted to see the paper, what the pictures look like. Then she disagreed with the picture. Then it had to go to the bench for a bench conference. It came back. He got ready to start asking questions. Objection, Your Honor. And what did you think the honor said?
Sustained. His favorite. Objection sustained only
Hey,
for the prosecution. Of
I didn't hear
course.
not one objection today. Not one objection did I hear.
Oh my God. So Steele was up again. This is the attorney for Young Thug, right?
Yes.
And of course, our favorite guy, Trontavious Tick, was up again.
Tick was up again. He was up on the stand. Yes, he was.
Okay, so for those of us like me who did not get to see him, what was he looking like today? I mean, we've seen him in the white shirt with the white kind of pullover hoodie
He still had
before.
the pullover hoodie again.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
So he's reserving his good outfits for when he gets on his trucking job, I guess.
I guess so.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He don't want to put too much out there. All right. So he was on the stage. How did he look? Is he looking tired? Is he looking?
Yeah, he kept yawning today. He kept yawning. He kept saying, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry."
Oh my God. You can imagine, like, this is probably keeping him up at night. Like, how do you, like, after a full day of all of this? First of all, you got, like, downtime. So, he's coming home. Let's talk about Tick when he comes home from court. So, Tick, when he leaves the courtroom, he's going straight to the weed spot to get his stuff. He's going to get that Zaza.
No, he
He,
said he doesn't do any drugs anymore. He doesn't do
he
any
don't do
drugs.
no more drugs.
No,
He
he
certainly
don't.
did say that.
Because
Okay.
he's getting ready to be a truck driver, and then the work he does. So
That's right. Listen, if you're out there, if you're from his trucking company, that was just in reenactment, a dramatization. He has already said that he does not do drugs.
he does not do drugs. No,
So don't put that on Tick. Don't you put it on him. All
and
right.
he'll
So
be making.
how does he decompress after all of this?
I don't know. He might take a drink. He might take a drink.
I mean, I would need several. And if he over at grandmama's house, I hope grandma making him some good food. Cause like this is one of those things where it's just really a lot. And I would imagine somebody who's been in the system for so long, you do have a sense of, a high threshold, but this is a whole lot. Attorney Adrian Love is no daggone joke. Now, we could talk about her all we want and how she be going, in with the objections. But I mean, she's just really ruthless. I mean, she's brutal.
I said to y'all a long time ago, if I need if she ever become a defense attorney, I would want her to be my defense attorney
She
because
going
she's not gonna give up.
She not gonna give up. She like, listen, I'm gonna hit you with everything. I'm gonna hit you with the psychological. I'm gonna hit you with I'm gonna wear you down, stressing you out. I'm not gonna let you think. I'm gonna interrupt your thoughts with the objections. And she might just be like having some pheromones in the air too. She might have some perfumes that may be altering people's senses. You never know. She just seems like the type to pull out all the stops.
I even told her, I said, listen, I told her myself, I said, listen, I said, if you ever become a defense attorney and I need a defense attorney, you will be that defense attorney.
Yes. Okay, but wait, let's not sleep on Attorney Steele, who again is Young Thug's attorney, because he's got a totally different
Oh,
strategy,
he's
right?
very patient man.
Yes. Who's saying what? Because I can't read it. What does it say down there?
He says he should be investigated because something ain't right with the judge. Oh Lord.
They talking about Glanville?
Well, I ain't talking about the judge. I don't talk about the judge. Y'all can talk about. Sylvia will not talk about the judge. I'm just going.
Sylvia is smoke free.
I
She
am
don't
not.
want no smoke from
I don't
Glanville
want no
because
smoke.
Glanville will put you out.
Yes, but I don't want no smoke with the judge. It ain't me. It's these people in the side. I can't control these people, Judge.
That's right. This is just comments coming in. We ain't got no listen. Don't put that on Sylvia.
Don't put
All
it
right.
on me.
But look, so wait, so let's talk about Attorney Steele. This man, he got a whole different approach. Like he's the yin to her yang, right?
Yeah.
He is very controlled. He is very calm. He is very, he tries to be very like cool and unthreatening, So I think that that's kind of his approach. And to be able to deal with her with the objections and still continue your thought and know how to respond, he's very, very easy to, he's got that ability to redirect and to think on his toes. So I think that this is a good pair in terms of the action, the courtroom action.
Yeah, and he's very meticulous.
Mm.
It seems like he pays attention to details, very detail oriented.
Mm-hmm.
He will find the smallest little things and bring it out of a person and make that person change their whole wording from that little bit of detail.
Right. He is leaving nothing to chance. I mean, I just think about the way that he's approaching this case. And again, it makes me think about the Jonathan Majors case. And I was watching the Good Morning America interview, and he was talking about Jonathan Majors. Real quick sidebar about how he feel like he didn't need to take the stand because everybody had said everything. He, I feel like Steele, what he said he should have learned from Tory Lanez. Y'all better listen, Doug. You better get up on that stand. I feel like Steele is the type. He's gonna pull out every punch. He's gonna leave nothing on the table. He's going even if there is an approach that might be maybe 20% or 10% viable, he's gonna approach it from that perspective. I mean, I think about how he's willing to make his client to really turn his image upside down through this trial, because that's not this kind of businessman, this fashion trendsetter. Certainly he was doing those things in terms of thug, but definitely he was putting forth that gangster image. So Steele is really just unraveling all of that. And he said, you know what? I know that we can't say that you weren't doing it. We can't say that you didn't make certain signs in the videos, or you didn't wear certain colors, or that you didn't have certain affiliations. But we can say that that's not who you really were. That this was all entertainment. And I think that that's really what he's been just really slowly chipping apart this image. And it makes me think, what is he going to be? Who's going to be the young thug? What is that artist going to be when he comes out of this?
Yeah. But somebody had put up the question on why did she object to the LeBron video? That's what did they put that? No,
Put that question up. What's the question?
It wasn't a LeBron video. They objected to the video. What's that song? What's that song, y'all? Come on, y'all, help me out with the song, because I don't know these songs. But it's a song that had what's the song, y'all? Come on, help.
Well, describe it, because we can tell you if you describe it. I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't watched today. It was Pushing P. He was
no, it was Lifestyle.
Okay, Lifestyle.
Thank you. Yeah, Lifestyle. They put that video on, and the objection came before they even started court, and they wanted to see the whole song and what it was all about. They wanted Tip to give some information about the song, because what he was trying to do, Steele was trying to do, is show the image of the individuals doing a little nose wipe and stuff like that, right? And so it ended up the prosecutor basically won that one. He sustained it, and therefore they didn't bring it up. But what they were trying to do is show that everybody does that little wipe your nose. He's saying that LeBron do the wipe the nose, and this person does the wipe the nose type of thing. So it doesn't mean that you're a gang member for wiping your nose.
Oh, I tell you, I like Steele, man. He like, yo, we gonna wait. So our producer says so basketball players can't be in gangs these days. Listen, the point of the matter is, I think that it serves Steele's purpose to be able to say, again, it's not something that is gang related. These are normal things that normal people are doing. And even if it is gang signs, the general population is doing this because it's trendy, because it's what people do. Even if you're not in a gang, you're going to emulate some of the the things that they do, because it's the trends.
Yeah.
So I think
and they even mentioned one part. They asked him, have you seen Serena do the crip walk in the at a tennis match? He says, I don't watch tennis.
Tick's like, listen, man. Somebody say what that say?
Did you watch when the judge was sustaining and Love hadn't even objected? This trial is most obvious if the obvious.
So wait, she's trying to say the judge sustained before the objection came.
Yeah.
How that work? Wait, he ready. He see Love opening up her mouth, and then he just automatically goes sustain to the objection. He know what to say.
Yeah.
They got it all. Say, hey, listen, who said that? Somebody said that, but Sylvia didn't say that.
No,
Okay, because Sylvia wants no
I ain't
smoke.
say that, Judge. I ain't say that.
Sylvia just read it, and that was the person who said that, and we will give you that person's information if you need it. No.
What you gonna call you? She's what you call a snitch, a rat.
Hey, we got no snitching policies unless it's necessary. Unless we gotta get Sylvia out of some smoke, we gotta do what we gotta do out here. You know. So wait, what that person said right there? What does that? You gotta read those, Sylvia. I can't see the
Oh,
thing.
okay. It says, what was it? LeBron has a squeaky clean image.
Right. So yeah, so him doing the I guess the wiping the nose.
And he said slime. I have heard LeBron. I've seen football players when they do their little dance. They do like little wipe their nose type of thing. So I didn't think it was anything wrong with it. I did not know it meant something that you part of a game. So I kind of stopped wiping my nose because I wiped my nose when I was at the courthouse.
Yeah, can you hear me? I'm back. I'm sorry, I was frozen for a minute there.
Yeah, I heard you. I said I gotta stop wiping my nose because I be going like this.
Right. I'm telling you, but you in Rico County, don't play out there. You out on these streets, you walking down the street, you thinking that you blowing your nose. The next thing you know, you're on the car with your hands behind your back. See? You gotta watch it out there in Fulton, Rico County. Okay, what does that?
Judge had to backtrack when Steele said he objected to state using lyrics, video, pictures, and stuff. Judge came back with all kinds of excuses, not a bit of law. Says he is a gatekeeper.
Wait, Glanville said he's a gatekeeper, or they're saying he's a gatekeeper?
Glanville said he's a gatekeeper, and then Steele said he is a gatekeeper, but he's not keeping the gates. He's not opening the gates or something like that, he said.
Steele said that?
Yeah.
Wait, well, tell me a little bit about that. So there was a little bit of what, back and forth between Steele and Glanville?
No, it wasn't no real back and forth. It was more of him, you know. At one point, I think Steele got a little bit frustrated. He got a little bit frustrated, so he just not. And so he basically, that's your opinion type of thing. That's what the judges was saying to him. Basically, you know, that's like your opinion, but
my whole thing is like I'm trying to understand, because I know that the state prosecutor Love is basing her entire, well, a very very big chunk of this case on the lyrics to rap songs. So if you know she's gonna be bringing out mad songs and mad videos and stuff, we know what this is about. How is it that she's able to do that and he's not? Like, I don't understand the basis of him objecting to Steele putting forth these videos.
The pictures too. It was the pictures. A lot of his pictures was not allowed to be brought in, but some of them was her pictures. I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on here?
Bro, let me tell you something. I don't know. Something's going on in this country. And let me just, a sidebar again. Here I go. Something going on in this country with the law and the legal system. And I'm sorry, I don't know if there's some Trump supporters on here, but I kind of feel like his regime is still, it somehow infected the legal system. Because think about like this whole thing right now where you know, just this in Congress, they can't get any laws passed. There's all kind of, you know, just misconstruing and appropriating the law and turning it around to the way you want it to be. And it just seems like there's just no standard. The law is supposed to be the standard, and people are just finding ways to just use it to their benefit. Again, pointing to that Jonathan Majors case, pointing to the Tory Lanez case. I mean, the Jonathan Majors case, the most definitely. I don't understand how that man went to jail. Now, I didn't watch the court case, but I mean, the damn woman was chasing him behind the damn. I'm sorry. He went to get right. He's guilty. The man was being chased down the street. I'm trying to figure out how is it possible with the testimony from the driver of the car, with the test, they wouldn't admit, for instance, images of him being scratched, but they admitted images of her being scratched. So I just kind of feel like there's something happening where there's a manipulation of the law, and people are finding new loopholes to be able to game the system. So I don't know. I just want to say, listen, Steele, you know, Don't try to be the good guy here. Like if you got to go dirty and game the system, be like everybody else, but don't be caught out there trying to be doing stuff straight when everybody else ain't doing it straight. I'm just saying that's it. Excuse me. That was me, Judge Glanville. That was not Sylvia. So
I don't want no smoke. I don't want no smoke.
no smoke. What you say, see?
I said the steamboat captain was guilty in that whole.
Oh yeah, and then wait, somebody point out the steamboat captain. Steamboat captain guilty. I'm just saying, if you're a black man in America, if you're a black man in America, you better watch out. Because, like, the law, it ain't ever been created for you. It was always created for your downfall. And they damn sure is figuring out all the loopholes to make sure you catching it. You ain't getting out of it, no matter how much money you got, Jonathan Majors.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
JC says, DA bringing in lyrics, but still can't bring in music or pictures. It's just insane, and it's so obvious. When do you get to the point when they're calling him on his mess?
Right. Like, I don't know. Is there even because the judge in the courtroom is like the God. He's like the mini God. Like, he owns his courtroom. He determines what goes on in his courtroom. So I don't even know, like, besides an appeal, I don't think that there's any real process to be able to, like, say that this wasn't done right. This wasn't.
Well, at least now you have 12 individuals who's going to come up with the answer. You don't have to have the judge. It's not the judge.
That's true. Thank God for the jury. However, if the jury is not allowed to see certain information, if he objects and sustains objections and the arguments are not able to be put forth, if certain information is not allowed to be presented, aka the Jonathan Majors case, and also when Steele is being stopped from presenting his stuff, then you're gonna wind up. And then they say in the end, the judge gives instructions as to how they should consider the information that they've received. The jury is told you're to disregard this. You're to only include this information. They're reread the counts, and they're given specific instructions about how to interpret this. I just kind of feel like there's room for all kind of manipulation. I'm really, really concerned about this. I don't really have very much trust, I have to say, in America's legal system. But anyway, that was my little rant. Sidebarring again. Anyway.
Hey, they had enough sidebar in the court.
I'm sorry. They had enough sidebar. They had sidebar in court today, too.
Man, how many did they have? They had it before they even start. True to it says, I feel people are not calling them out because they are black. If the judge and the prosecutor were white, totally different. You think so, True to it? You think that it's because it's a black thing? And we don't understand.
Wait. What was he saying again?
The reason why they're not being called out is because they're blacks. Say if there were some white judge and white prosecutor, they would have been called out.
No, I disagree. I think that being black is not a Benny. You ain't getting no perks or yeah. Like I just kind of think that there's just no oversight. Like, really, the judge is the king. There is no besides the Supreme Court of Georgia. The only way you can essentially deal with these issues where you're concerned about the judge is to go to the next level. And if you guys know your civics, and I wasn't taught civics in New York City public schools, so unfortunately, I'm a little bit behind, but I do know that the next level is to appeal to a higher court. So the only thing they can do, if they don't like what's going on in Glanville's court, there ain't no supervisor to be like, hey, Glanville did this. No, you got to then go back and appeal the whole thing, start all over from scratch in a different court. And that's if your appeal is accepted. So it's just, I'm telling you, man, woo, y'all stay out of the freaking legal system. Do not touch it. Just try to stay clean and don't be walking around in Fulton County any old kind of way. So anyway,
But see, also you got to remember too. I saw some movement with the jurors. They were shaking their head on certain things. They try, I know they try to keep their head straight, and they were like, you saw movement, and it's like one juror sat back and she was rocking her chair like this.
Oh, she was.
Rocking a chair. So rocking chairs and all that kind of stuff. Sometimes, I mean, my grandma used to be upset when she was rocking her chair like this.
Yes,
What
yes.
is
Body
doing
language.
here like
Body
that?
language. That's definitely what that body language is. It's like That's what that body language is.
Yeah, grandma would be like this. Be like, mm-hmm. Now relaxing now.
Yes, we bringing in the body language experts next time. Wait, what's this person saying?
It says if the jury hears the state, then what evidence do they have just to state, and would the outcome be? Huh? What evidence do they have just to state would the outcome be? Huh? Did I read it wrong? Yeah. Let me try it again. If the jury only hears the state, then what evidence do they have just the state, and would the outcome be? I guess what would the outcome be, right? Okay, yeah. Tabasco said, don't commit a crime in Atlanta. Okay, I think we lost Felicia, y'all. We lost Felicia. Especially if he's all nice, the jurors all afterwards they see straight through him. Yeah, the jurors, you've seen their faces now. They try to have stone cold face that you don't. Yeah, but and you got some mamas on that jury too, mamas, and they have sons. Yes, because they're going back with state evidence and judges' bias rules. You're right. We got all quiet in here, didn't we, guys? Okay, it says it is apparent that the witnesses have been lying and intentionally not answering questions. He is not credible. Rudy, you know what? I think that was what they were trying to get, him not being credible. Sierra says, not really, but I'll be here. I don't know what that answer was to. Y'all, my throat's starting to itch now. My allergies acting up. Rudy laughing. Was you grooving your head, Miss Sylvia, when they played Lifestyle? You know what, JC? I've been hearing songs that I've never heard before, and they have some wonderful beats to it. Now, I'm not what do you call it? Rapper type of music person. I don't like rap music, but some of the stuff I've been listening to, I'm like, okay. I've never heard, I had to learn. And I didn't even know, y'all, that he sung with Elton John. Never knew that. They should allow Thug to perform Lifestyle instead of playing it in court.
Watch out. Vehicle on shoulder ahead.
I think I'm back.
Welcome back.
I missed something. What happened? Tell me what y'all was doing.
We were talking about I was reading what they put in the
comments.
He was asking, basically was asking me, was I bopping to the lifestyle music? And I told her, yeah, I was. It was like, okay, I've never heard the music before. I was like, okay.
That's right. You can't front on that hotness. You know what I'm saying? That's why he was hot.
Yeah,
the beat was crazy. Yeah. I just think about like where this man was again right before this happened.
Okay, she gone again, y'all.
It's,
No, that wasn't me that
I'm going in
sneezed.
and out again.
Yeah, you
20
going in
miles
and
per
out.
hour going
Okay.
through
Okay.
a toll. Like, what do you want me to do?
Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get out of Bummy, Delaware. Sorry. All my Delaware people, shout outs. Ow.
Oh, you said Bummy, Delaware. You just talked about that place. Don't
Shout outs to all my people in Delaware. Listen, isn't Delaware like the smallest state? Ain't nobody over here anyway. If you wait, Rhode Island is. If you're from
Yeah, I was gonna say
Delaware,
Rhode Island is smallest.
if you're in Delaware, give me a shout out. Give me a shout out. Tell me how to get through. Tell me where y'all got the internet at, because right now my internet's going in. Tell me what section I need to be in for the good internet. Anyway, so what were we talking about? Oh yeah, the song. So yeah, like where this man was and where they were beforehand, it's just incredible. Like you got to do a whole reboot. And honestly, I kind of feel like this could be a good fresh start for him.
Oh yeah,
Assuming assuming he prevails, like he can really get away from that image, that gang image, because he really didn't need it. Like he did say that, assuming he was telling the truth, that he was trying to kind of separate himself from that lifestyle. Um, he needs to Snoop Dogg his life. We have someone that in the background said, "How about that, right? Snoop Dogg. He's a full blown Crip. This he was on trial for murder,
and he beat the murder trial.
He beat the murder. Yes, girl, he beat the murder trial, and his life. I mean, look at this man right now. He went on to be a sidekick with Martha Stewart. Him and Martha Stewart got cool. Then after that, he just became a brand. I mean, this man got at least 15 different brand deals right now. This man is everywhere. He's making so much money right now. And he's still very authentic to himself. He's still very much Snoop Dogg and, very much cool and charismatic. But that gang image is way behind him now. So I'm like, you know what? This could be Thug's moment. I pray that that he does prevail, and when he does, he looks at this as an opportunity to get all whatever he wants to do, his fashion stuff and all his other stuff underway.
I think his fashion is it's gonna blow up. It's gonna really blow up with everything that has gone. Because sometimes you have to go through trials and tribulation for you to get to where you're supposed to be, your destiny. So I think his trial and tribulation is this. It's like a push. You know what I'm saying? A push. She can't even hear me, y'all.
Yeah. No, you said something about trials and tribulation, right?
I said this is gonna be his push from his
you said
trials.
Something about trials and tribulations.
I did.
Listen. No, and that's real. Okay, another sidebar, y'all. Another sidebar. Isn't it true that oftentimes it is our trials and tribulations that can snatch us out of our rut that we've been in and allow us a great start? I mean, really, that's the story. That's the come up story. That's the struggle story. You need to have your struggle story in order to have your winning story. So I kind of am just like, you know what, this could really turn out in a good way for him, as long as Steele is able to do what he has been brought to the table to do.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I think, and he's gonna be bigger than he was before. It's gonna be bigger.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And look at this. I didn't even know who he was.
What did he wear? Speaking of fashion, what did he wear today?
He had on a sweater.
Say it again.
He had on a sweater. You hear me?
Oh. Yeah, he had on a sweater.
Yes, ma'am. It had a little. I don't know where was it on the side that was tall. He had on a black sweater. Had a little heart. There. Right, y'all. He had on a black sweater, and it looked like a little heart.
All right, we got to figure out what that brand is. We're gonna be bringing you the hardcore fashion, like even when Mariah's gone.
I'm sorry. He had a shirt on, a white shirt, and then he had a little red tie on it, and the heart on the sweater was red. The sweater was black.
Look at him. Do a little early Valentine's Day, a little peekaboo hit. So what Mariah had on? Mariah had on red and white too.
Mariah had on black.
Okay.
She had on all
I see that. I see that. And you know what I love him about Thug? I'm sorry, this is not a bowl about. We try not to be fans over here, but like I can't help but support a black man when I feel like there's something going on. Okay, so forgive me if this show is a little biased, but I just love about him. Just he's just so unapologetic. He's like, I don't give a damn if you got me on trial. I'm gonna wear a red tie, even though you think the red means a blood gang, and
Watch out.
even
Vehicle
though
on shoulder
we're
ahead.
here talking about gang affiliation, some people would stray away from that and be like, don't wear any red or don't do this and don't do that. He like, I'm gonna wear what the hell I want to wear,
But the
and
two prosecutors had on a red jacket. They had on red blazers. So if they could wear red, why can't he?
that's right. All of y'all in the blood gang, according to their gang expert from the first week, you would all be Bloods.
But you know what? I like red and black myself. I'm
And don't let
sorry.
me
I
see you
like
blowing your
red.
nose, prosecutor love. I see you. I
Look,
see you
I
blowing your
like
nose.
red. Don't y'all like red? I like red.
Yeah, red looks nice on black people.
I
Beautiful, bright. You know how we like the.
I'm not a blue person. I'm sorry. It has nothing to do with me not wanting to be a Crip, but I'm just not a blue person.
She said, "Yo, why? Why? No, we're not looking to join any groups, but we're just talking about the colors that we like. Yeah, I feel like black people, dark skinned people, we bust out really hard with the bright colors, that red. So yes, let's continue to do that and be unapologetic. And again, that's why I'm kind of going back to. Remember when he wore that wolf shirt, that wolf sweater in the beginning after
Mm-hmm.
she started off with her wolf testimony? I kind of think he's sending subliminals through his clothes. I
Mm-hmm.
kind of think he's like, you know
Look,
what? He's talking through his clothes.
and
Uh,
look, he had the spider thing on the day to start talking about the spider. I'm like,
that's right. He like, if you're watching, that means I could be putting forth my message and I could still be marketing my stuff. Go ahead, do it. Get that money. Get
and,
it.
and his website sold out, y'all. It was sold out.
Wow.
That jack was $500 something dollars. Remember, $522.
Bruh. I'm not mad at that at all. I love it. So, okay, did we even talk about what the daggone court was about today? We too busy talking about all kind of
No,
side stuff.
we did talk about the court. It was nothing other than this
Vehicle on shoulder ahead.
objection. But one of the things they did have, they had Lil Wayne picture up, and Lil Wayne picture he showed him with his gold all in his teeth. Y'all see all that gold and diamond in Lil Wayne teeth?
Of course. He stayed with a grill.
Oh,
So what they put his picture up for though?
I don't even remember. I got too much sustained objection. Sustained.
See,
What are we talking about again?
you definitely can't go to trial. You better watch
No,
out because
I'm
you.
serious. I was like, I was like, Tick. I'm confused. I'm confused over this objection. I got lost.
Should I talk? Should I not
No,
talk? What am I talking about? Right?
they talked about
Oh.
the 5 stars on his chest. They was talking about, with the stars and things like that. They talked about his I mean, it was just about gang stuff. I don't know.
Okay. So Little Wayne made an appearance today on the court, and then Gunna made an appearance the other day in the court, and they talked about LeBron. I just find it so interesting that they, like this is like a trial, but then you have all of these like guest appearances and mentions from other people, and I can imagine them, for instance, Little Wayne hearing, yo, they talk about you in court, like, yo, don't put my name in nothing. Why are you talking about me in court? Don't talk about my bus shooting. Don't talk about my grill. LeBron's like, don't talk about me swiping my nose. Like, it's just weird. Like this kind of macro, what do you call it? That's happening. What do they call it? It's kind of meta, as they call it. You know. Anyway, so they Tick was up. They were talking about the what again? What was the theme today besides the objection?
the gang signs, the colors again. Him wearing a different color, not a color that's not red, and then that's basically it. It But we really didn't get into the meat and potatoes because it kept being objection. That's all I want to say. The name of the game today was we didn't get anywhere. Bunch of objection. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, that's the headline. No,
Headline.
if you watched it and you got a better headline, put your headline in. We want to hear your headline about what you thought how we can sum up today. I have to tell you, Judge Glanville, I don't know. I mean, he need to talk to Adrian Love and talk to her about her. I mean, like, come on, man. At some point, you like, come on, man. Like, I just feel like she's wilding. Like, I don't know. She's wilding. But again, if like you said, he has a relationship with the prosecutor's office because they come before him so often, and that's the way it works in these courthouses. I mean, I guess it is what it is, but it's just, I'll tell you, can you win in America's courts? I don't know if everybody's in cahoots. Speaking of cahoots, we were talking about Fannie Willis yesterday too.
Ooh. Oh! I want to tell you before we finish with the judge asked Tick, "Do you feel like being here?" He says, "No."
What in the hell? Why would you ask him that?
And so he says, "You just make sure you talk to your lawyer and find out what happens if you don't show up here." He said, "No, but I have to be here."
But like, why would he ask him that? Like, what prompted that?
Because they were ending, and then he was saying they're coming back on the 22nd, and telling him that he's going to come back on the stand.
And what, Tick rolled his eyes or something? Like, why would the judge call him out?
Tick didn't go. No, he was just asking him.
Don't be asking him no damn questions when you know damn well he gonna say no. He said the first week he didn't want to be there.
Ma'am, stop cussing.
Oh. I'm just saying. Why you gonna ask him that? Didn't he say the first week when they asked him, Miss Adrian Love asked him, do you want to testify? Or do you want to be here? He said no, because I have a job. I just got my CDL and I'm supposed to be working this week. I don't want to be here. He said, I spent my money to go to school so I can get my CDL and I'm trying to make that money back. That was his words. So why would he ask him that? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, what are you trying to do here? Why y'all antagonizing this man? I'm just saying.
They're trying to wear him out.
Lord Jesus. What that person say? What they say?
It says she's trying to, that's exactly what I just said. She's trying to wear him down, but it ain't gonna happen. Still old folks, LOL. Her fines take his time.
Yeah, he gotta go home, take his nap, do his meditation, take a little shot or whatever he's taking to get his mental back, do some prayer, and have grandma lay hands on him, anoint him a little bit with some oil, all of that, and come back strong the next day, because that's what they're counting on.
But let me tell you something. Tick is a very strong young man.
Mm-hmm.
Even though he's in space, he had to think about it first and be like, okay, this is it,
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's a particular temperament that you need to have, right? Because if you get up there and you're so busy trying to be defensive and you're so busy trying to be guarded and elusive, like, you got to have a certain temperament to be up there, because your temperament could actually undermine your witness and your testimony and get your behind in bigger trouble. So I just love how he really takes his time. And even though we make fun of him and we be putting a clock on him and we be counting his blinks.
Wait.
What?
I thank you, Kenzie, for reminding me. Tig made the whole court stop so he get his smart water.
Ooh, yo, Tig. Yo, smart water, stop playing with your man.
He says, "Can I talk to my lawyer now?" He's like, because he was on the stand. He asked, "Can I talk to my lawyer?" He said, "What do you need to talk to your lawyer for?" He said, "I need some water."
Bruh. He better stand up for his damn self. And I'm sorry, what is his lawyer doing? Because I don't hear enough objecting from her. I mean, really, we talk about objecting from Steele and Love, but isn't it Tick's lawyer that's supposed to be participating here? Yeah. What is she doing? I'm sorry, maybe we
No,
don't
she
understand.
can't participate. They don't allow her to come up there.
Oh wow.
Most cases I've seen the lawyers sit right next to their client, and they didn't let her. She didn't let her. The judge did say yeah, but then the deputy took the water from her and brought it to him. The judge.
We need to get Afi or somebody on here to explain some of this to us, because I'm trying to understand why his attorney, who he retained, his grandmama spent her good money to retain him, is not participating in this. Is it that you have to be a trial lawyer, and maybe she's not a trial lawyer?
He was a trial lawyer because she's the one that was going to take him to trial before he took the plea deal.
What? So then, what is all of this? and then, like, isn't it true that because I've hear you sometimes hear you mention that guy, whoever Harvey is. You mentioned like he sometimes objects, and other attorneys in the room are objecting. So it doesn't seem like there's only like one person that can do it, right?
No.
I'm just curious as to what she's doing. What is that? Because bottom line is, even if you ain't objecting, you need to be saying, "Excuse me, my client needs his water break right now." Okay. Wait. Let me say this. First of all, this is not Sylvia speaking, because I know Sylvia. You sometimes sit next to the lawyer, so we ain't. This is no smoke from Sylvia. Okay, this is from me. I'm just saying we need you to really be like standing up for him, because Love is a beast. She will have him dry and parched and dead on the road, and still be questioning his carcass. We need you to freaking stand up with this man and like throw some objections in there.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
We got some new members to shout out. Hold on a second. We just heard while we're doing that. And Margaret.
Shout out Margaret for membership. Woo woo.
Go Erica. Come on now.
Come on, congratulations. Welcome, Erica.
Come on, Rudy.
Welcome,
That's
Rudy.
what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. This is what we call supporting. Okay?
Thank you, members.
Y'all coming through, because we trying to give it, and we trying to give it the way it need to be given. Okay? So anyway, so you said he had to have his water. All I'm saying is we need to get people tagging Smart Water to sponsor him and get him some promotion, because like I'm just saying, he's sipping that water, and that water is giving him life. Now I think if maybe we can get Kool-Aid to get involved as well, and then he can put some of that grape Kool-Aid in that water bottle, then we're on to something. Now he's got a cross promotional sponsorship situation. He's branding and he's making money. What do you say about that? Come on now, Kool-Aid is our come on, that's our drink. We like that.
Lots of sugar.
Lots of sugar. Come on now, stop fronting on it. So that's what I'm saying. Come through Smart Water. Come through Kool-Aid. Represent for Tick. He needs to have his replenishments, and we want you to support him. Anyway, Sylvia, what else we doing? Okay, so we got more questions. Hold on, there's a question up. What is that? It should be illegal for one person to be on the stand. What it say? On the stand is wrong. Basically torture.
Well, it is torture.
Yeah. I'm telling you, we really be gassed on how our country is, and we civilized. That ain't very civilized the way that I'm seeing this being handled. I mean, I'm not saying that we are legal experts here. We do not purport to be legal experts in any way, but certainly we can see that there is not a level playing field here. There is some unfairness. Yes, Linda, he needs his nutrients. Can we get him some vitamins in that water? Hey, listen, Smart Water, if you playing around, we're going to get vitamin water involved. How about that? He needs some sugar. Yes, he do need sugar. Look at him. He be looking all tired and lacking focus. Can we get him a little bit of sugar in the water? Vitamin water. Let's talk. Let's talk on behalf of Tech. What else we got up there? Smart Water is subliminal. The Smart Water is Okay. Bro. Let me tell you something. I'm telling you, if you have seen the movie The Usual Suspects, you will know what I'm talking about. Tick is Kaiser Soze. If you've seen the movie, tell me you've seen the movie. You know what I'm talking about. He is not dumb. I think he's completely. I think he's been underestimated all of his life, like many of us, because maybe we don't have the polish. Maybe our hair is looking crazy. Maybe we don't have the best clothes. Maybe we're not articulate. But that don't mean you ain't got no brain. This man is Kaiser Soze. For those of us who've seen The Usual Suspects, look that movie up. What else we got?
He said usual suspect.
Usual Suspects, right, Jerome? You know what I'm talking about. Tick is not a defendant on his case, so unfortunately, his lawyer is not allowed to speak or object. Oh, Shawnee, you like attorney? Shawnee, you a paralegal attorney? What you a court? What you do? We want to know. We need you to come and be our unofficial
But
expert.
we do
What?
have unofficial. We got official attorneys that we're gonna bring in, don't we?
What we do?
We got a couple of them.
But what we gonna do in the meantime is we gonna have our what we call we gonna deputize some people who done read some books, and we gonna have them interpret it, because guess what? That's what we doing up in here today. So Shawnee, thank you for clarifying. So you're saying that because he is what now? Say that again. I just want to see that one more time.
The defendant, he's not a defendant.
He's not a defendant on this case. He unfortunately is not allowed to speak. His lawyer.
His lawyer. So he has his own
His
lawyer.
lawyer. No. So his lawyer is not allowed because he's not a defendant. So because he's simply a witness, only the thank you so much, Shawnee. That makes a lot of sense. He is a prosecution witness. He is not there to be defended. His lawyer is just basically there, I guess, to oversee and make sure that certain parameters of his plea agreement are met. But he's not being. There's no defense for him. I don't want to get echo. Will Birdman or Rich Homie take the stand? What you think? No, that ain't happening. These guys ain't coming today. They ain't trying to be caught up. They don't want to be seen nowhere near cold. They're going to have to subpoena them 12 times before they come. Will Birdman, he ain't even in Georgia. Let me see. Tick is in fear for his life right now. Oh, what? What's I'm a thought? Get me lit to what? That why? But why? That's what I want to know. I think he's in fear for his life. He's definitely been looking very down. You know, I would imagine that people got some smoke for him somewhere. Like, don't say my name. Don't mention nothing about me. Like, wouldn't you imagine that that's kind of going on in the background?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Tick, we rooting for you though, boo. We are. Even I don't know what you done did in your life, but we all need some grace. I believe in you and your new life. I believe you're trying to get your life together and leave all of this behind. And they just trying to drag you back. You keep going, brother. What's to say? Hey, Miss Sylvia, when they are starting late, can you tell why? Yeah, why? Well, JC said why.
Today they started. The judge was on time. The judge was on the bench on time today. He was waiting for other people today. It wasn't the judge. I'm gonna just tell y'all, it wasn't the judge.
Mm-hmm. Well, say who it was then. Who did it?
There was a couple of different folks. Like the jurors. They would have to wait for all the jurors to show up. They're now all there.
Okay. Yeah, I can imagine. Like, again, you're talking about 6 different defendants, plus their attorneys, plus all of the jurors, plus the prosecution. It's like so many different ways for this trial to go left at any given time and have, just like what Tuesday we were supposed to have court and one person was absent and we couldn't have court. So like that's probably part of the reason why this is going to take so long, because you just so many factors that could completely derail the entire situation. What else you got?
No more comments.
No more comments. Y'all got more comments? We about to wrap it up here. What else is going on in the world? I like to always talk about what's going on in the news. Pull up the site for me. Let me see what's happening. Whatever comments y'all got. So Sylvia, you're gonna be we're off tomorrow, which is Friday, and then we're off next week. Mm-hmm. So what you gonna be doing?
All over the place. I'm supposed to be doing a little interview with one of my most sorted case that these people in this chat love.
Ernesto, right?
Ernesto, yes.
And you said you're interviewing his one of his mistresses.
didn't say that.
What did you say? Who? It's a
I said
girlfriend?
his friend.
Oh, his
Right, but
friend.
other people say his mistress, and other people say his side. I just say his friend. I don't want no
Ah.
smoke.
She said he is friend. She is friend.
His friend.
Okay.
I don't want no smoke, y'all.
They
Y'all
can
don't.
be
Y'all don't want
friends
no smoke.
with or without benefits. We're not sure, but certainly there is some friendship.
Look, grown, grown vibe popped in. She said the side. Oh my god.
What she say? What?
She said the side hint. Oh my.
Listen,
Pop in. Look at how she pop in, starting trouble.
y'all are bad. I'm telling you, there's gonna
Look,
be some
that's
corners
so
soon.
bad. Oh my god.
We're gonna have to get the corner ready. The little
Look,
seat.
look. I don't want no smoke. That's all I said.
Listen, listen every day at the end. We're gonna be assigning people to corners. So if you want to get in the corner, you go ahead and put something crazy up, and we will put you in the corner.
Look, she got the spot today.
Okay, so you're gonna be doing that. That should be pretty exciting.
Yes, yeah, and that's why we spent some time because I had forgotten. I told her 8:00. I'm like, oh man, and then I'm like, okay, that interview, I've been wanting it, so I was like, because I've been fighting with folks in my thing because they didn't want me to have it. Some people wanted me, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna have my interview. So that's why I asked you to move it up. Thank you so much for obliging for that change in the schedule. Thank you.
Absolutely, and I'm glad everybody came through. Whoever didn't come through, make sure y'all tell them. And listen, I just want y'all to make sure y'all checking out what else is happening with us at SOHH. You got to always support us too. We got. Do I need to put my seatbelt on? You driving on?
It would be nice.
Okay, so I'm about to drive off. Hopefully, I won't lose my connection again. Paul Wall. If you guys know Paul Wall, the People's Champ from Houston, he is back out. Never really left, but he's been more low key. But he's got a new album, and we just did a really great and a new haircut. He's looking cute. All the girls who like Paul Wall, he's a official. He's a official brother. Even though he's a brother from another culture. But yeah, we got an official interview with him. It's fire. Make sure you check that out with our very own Serena. He talks about still tipping. What else? Kanye West and his crazy stuff. We love Kanye though. Again, I know we all got stuff. Like I can't be mad at nobody, but Kanye West, another lawsuit. Somebody talking about he done punched him or something like that. So if y'all want to know about that, check out sohh.com as well. What else going on out here? I can't get on the daggone site. What's your pen? Put the pen in there so I can know what the heck is going on. But yeah. So there's a lot of craziness going on out here. We're gonna have Let me see. Oh, I can't. Okay, here we go. I can't get to my internet. Okay, here we go. Okay. Oh, forget it. All right, y'all just go to SOHH and see for yourselves. I'm on the road. Y'all gotta help me out here. I can't do all the work. I got like 7 phones in my hand right now, trying to get around and see what's happening. But
I
y'all
hope
go
you're
there.
driving because the judge gonna come after you.
Ooh.
The judge be watching my channel, so you better be driving.
Listen, Judge, I am not in Fulton Rico counties. You can't come for me, okay? All right, I'm above the law out this piece, okay? I'm out of your reach. I'm out here driving without no hands. I'm driving with my mask on. I'm driving with the music. I got on all kind of different colors. All kind of stuff's happening in the car right now.
You got the red and the blue at the same
time. Okay? You come on over. Don't try to come for me. Don't send your people for me up here either. But no. Yeah. So no, we're excited. We're gonna keep it coming for y'all. And listen, we got a ways to go. By the time this is all said and done, we will have a wonderful community of people who are about this life, trying to watch these trials, trying to watch justice in America, and that's what we're trying to do. So you got Ernesto, we got YNW Melly. Did YNW Melly happen today? You said it was going to start yesterday.
Who, me?
Didn't you? What did you say? Oh, you said, I'm sorry, YNW Melly. I'm tripping. Too many Y's. YFN Lucci. Sorry.
Lucci, that's the one that started Monday. They're still doing jury selection. They got 21 jurors qualified, and they only need 45 qualified.
Oh, okay. So they're trying to get rid of people right now.
Yeah, they getting them.
Okay, okay. All right. So that should be, we should be giving some intermittent reports on that. That trial is going to be in and out before this one. Like you mentioned, it's a much shorter
2 months.
situation.
2 months.
But it is going to intersect because there are, as we know, there are rival gangs, YFN, and YSL. So we will see some crossover with this trial. I'll get this for you so you can, and we will keep reporting and giving you guys all of that information as well. So yeah, that's going on. So tomorrow we won't be here, but you should check out 8 o'clock tonight with Sylvia. Make sure with Sylvia and Ernesto's friend. Make sure y'all support with that Cash App. Make sure you support with the memberships. Make sure you go to sohh.com and support with that too. All of that. We need all of that.
Yes, we do.
Yes. All right, my sister. Listen, I'll probably catch up with you in a couple, but if I don't, I'm gonna go on my way. And
Safe
y'all be
travels.
good. I don't want
Safe
nobody in the corner.
travels.
I don't want to come back and find out people was put in the corner.
Yeah, safe travels.
Thank you, ma'am.
All
I'll
right.
talk to you later. Thanks, guys. Have a good
Bye,
night.
guys.